Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Windsor Racecourse here on Monday. It is May the 7th, 2018. Go look at the fifth race to 420 from Windsor, but before we get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for racecourses around the world. The 420, the fifth race from Windsor, it's the Berkshire Gardening and Design Company Handicap, Class 3 handicap, going for a purse of $15,500. This race is for 4-year-olds and upwards, rated 81 to 95. Field of 8 horses going the 1600-meter trip or 1 mile on the Windsor turf course. Top selection in this race, I like the number 2 horse, Tai Hang Dragon. Gonna go 216 in the tricast of the trifecta. 216 tricast trifecta. Top pick number 2, Tai Hang Dragon. Sean Levy's on this Richard Hannon trained 4-year-old filly. This horse's most recent outing came on the 13th of April. That came at Kempton, 1 mile in the class 4 handicap. This horse finished 6th by 3 1/4 lengths. Had a little bit of a turn of foot at the end, but he had a wide trip, and I think that might have cost him a better position that day. And plus, it was the horse's first off a break, so maybe he'd need the race also. But it wasn't, the trip maybe had him going that day, or had a lack of going that day. Before this horse ran the 6th of November, Kempton, 1 mile and a Class 4 fillies handicap 3-year-old plus fillies. This horse finished 5th by 2 1/4 lengths that day, carrying 136 pounds. Another really wide trip, and just couldn't get that good closing kick. And then at Newmarket, 25th of October, 1 mile Class 2 handicap. Horse finished 8th by 6 1/4 lengths that day. Kind of weakened out of it. Just wasn't his day to win against those tougher horses. If you look at the races this horse ran last year, they were against the toughest of the tough. Some really tough races in France, and a really tough race, Eclipse Day at Sandown. His last victory came almost about a year ago, 10 months ago now, so shall we say. July 1st at Lingfield on the turf course. Good ground, 14 meters, 7 furlongs, Class 5 fillies handicap. Horse went by 4.5 lengths, quickened up nicely, had a very nice, easy victory. But since then, this horse has been facing toughest of the tough. Stepped down in class here today. I think this horse should really run a big one. 6-1, watch out. So to recap my bets for today's fifth race, 420 from Windsor, gonna go with the 2 horse, Tai Hang Dragon. I'm gonna go 216 in the tricast of the trifecta. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5.